everyone, welcome to Reality with Ree. That's me. So today I am covering season 9, episode 3. Yes, we are in the third episode. OMG, and we still haven't met one couple. I'm like, what is taking them so long to introduce everyone to us? But anyways, all right, let's get into this. So first we have Ari and Biniyam. We did see them on this episode. This couple has been all over the place. Before this episode, the last we heard was that Ari made Biniyam move to Kenya to get away from the drama in his home country. You know, family, friends, that kind of thing. They did eventually move back to Ethiopia. Now, they applied for a visa for Biniyam to come to the U.S. when their son was born. And guess what? He finally got the visa. And now he's leaving in 3 days. OMG. And what's more OMG is that he hasn't told his family and friends. My question is, why? He could have at least told them that he had applied for the visa so that they wouldn't be caught off guard at the last minute. I think TLC's production team put him up to this, honestly. You know, having him wait until the last minute to tell his family and friends for the drama, for the ratings, baby. But anyways, so now here he is telling his friends 3 days out from him leaving the country. And what's even worse is he waited until his final night there in Ethiopia to tell his sisters at the premiere party for his music video. Yay. Needless to say, that doesn't go well, and Ari tells his sisters that she's happy to not have to deal with them anymore. Biniyam's sister Minnie then decided to pour her drink all over Ari's face. I mean, it was epic. I was like, OMG. One thing that I found interesting is that both Biniyam's friends and his sisters all shared similar sentiments, that they believe that Ari and Biniyam are in a toxic relationship, which is what I said about them here on my channel as well. Now, we didn't see them saying this directly to Ari or Biniyam. They said it, to the camera in their interviews. But you know what they say, great minds think alike. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, if your closest family members and friends who have personally witnessed how your relationship is going, if they have the same concern about you possibly being in a toxic relationship, you may really want to think long and hard about the fact that you may truly be in a toxic relationship. Sometimes it can be hard for us to see it when we're actually in it. But sometimes others can see what we may not see ourselves. Just saying. Next up we have Emily and Kobe. So we pick up with these two riding in the car from the airport. Emily, of course, has sex on her mind and asks him to grab something out of her purse. What do you think it is? You have one guess, guys and gals. That's right, lingerie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She lets him know that she'd like to go and have a mommy and daddy date night that night because once they get to her family's house, it will be hard for them to focus on themselves. He told the audience in an interview that he really wanted to meet his son, as he's been waiting for 2 years to do so. To me, it sounds like he decides to give in just to help keep the peace with her. So they go grab dinner, and Kobe admits that he feels a little uncomfortable because he's the only one of two African Americans that he can see inside of the restaurant. I think that may be a valid concern, but he shouldn't be surprised. He should have already known that he was moving to an area that was mostly Caucasian. Ladies and gentlemen, please do your homework about where you are moving to. The internet has all kinds of information, including the demographics of darn near every city in the United States of America. If you are a person of color and you may feel uncomfortable, think long and hard. The same goes the other way around. If you are a Caucasian and you are thinking about moving to a place where it's mostly people of color, think long and hard. I believe that it's okay to put yourself into those situations, and I believe that it can totally work out. Just be ready for it, not surprised by it after you move there. Just saying. Next up, we have Cara and Guillermo. We did not see them featured on this episode, so maybe we'll see them on next week's episode. Now, to Bilal and Shai. They spend the night in his childhood home, and the next morning, Shai decided to apologize for how she was coming off the night before. Bilal accepted her apology and even apologized to her if he came off the wrong way as well. Today they are going to lunch at his mom's house. Shai hopes that his mother likes her because Bilal won't marry her if she doesn't. Once they get to his mom's house, to his house, because remember, he told us that he was playing this prank. For anyone who might just be tuning in for the first time, he was playing this prank on Shai. And this lunch with his mom, she thinks she's going to his mom's house, but really it's his house. But anyways, okay, so once they get to his mom's house, you know what I mean, his house, he begins to show her around. She really likes the house and told him that this is the kind of house that she thought he was living in. So he decides to finally tell her that this is the home that they will be living in. And at first, she thought he was like joking. But when she realized that he was serious, that girl bent down and appeared to straight up kiss the floor. She was so happy. Wow, what a moment indeed. Anyhow, next up we have Jabri and Miona. Jabri shows Miona around his area, and she was definitely not impressed with the small country town he stays in at all. He was happy, and she looked disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in a long distance relationship and you are considering relocating to your man or woman's geographical area, it's important to have at least visited that area once or twice so you can begin to figure out if it's a place that you could see yourself actually living in. If you don't go and visit the place, you may live to regret it. Just saying. So they get to his house and she meets his parents. Their very, very first impressions of her, they like her. Then they have dinner. Dun, dun, dun. The discussion at the dinner table, in my opinion, was weird and awkward. Jabri's mom would like for them to help out around the house, and they begrudgingly said that they would. Jabri mentions there at the dinner table that the holidays are coming up, and I think he's trying to get her excited about holidays in South Dakota. And Miona decides to let it be known to everyone at the table that she does not have any intentions on staying past a few months. Is it me, or does Miona come off like she thinks she's a diva? She seems like she's spoiled and used to getting whatever she wants. Gentlemen, again, if you don't have your own place to bring your fiance or your wife into, then you aren't ready for marriage. Just saying. Ladies, I'd suggest not getting engaged to a man who doesn't have his own place and a steady job. Just saying. Next up, we have Yvette and Mohammed. So they had an interesting, brief conversation about all things, a bidet. I didn't even know what a bidet was until the pandemic, when the toilet paper ran out and I heard on the news that people were buying those things up like crazy. We all remember, right? Couldn't find the toilet paper, had to stand in long, long lines just to get your hands on a pack of toilet paper. But anyways, so for those of you who may not know what a bidet is, it is a thing that you install on the toilet to help flush, or shall I say, cleanse you down there after you use the restroom. Yvette told Mohammed that the only thing that she wasn't able to get done before he got there was to have a bidet installed. Mohammed was not happy at all. He said he needs one to help him feel clean when he presents himself to God 5 times a day in prayer. He kept his cool, but you could tell that particular unfinished task got under his skin. I would argue it got under his skin too much. But anyways, he basically said that he would let it slide, but that it better get done. Another awkward moment was when he said in an interview to us that he wants to be loved like how his mother loves him. That's just plain weird. To me, it sounds like he has a mommy complex. He was saying that he wants his lady to do everything for him. I'm sitting here thinking, if the woman is doing everything for you, then what are you actually doing? Just simply existing? Like you're blessing her by just simply existing? Ladies, before you decide to be with a much younger man, please ask all of the right questions to help ensure that he is not with you because he has a mommy complex. If you're already a mom, you don't need one more kid. You need a man who will step up to the plate and help you. Just saying. Gentlemen, if you have a mommy complex, you may need to dig deep and find out why you have it and figure out how to get rid of it. It's not healthy. Just saying. And last but certainly not least, we have Patrick and Thais. We did not see them featured on this episode, so maybe we'll see them on next week's episode. Well, that's all the couples for season 9, episode 3. I am still thinking about doing nicknames for some or all of the cast. One of my subscribers has been kind enough to share her ideas about which nicknames she would like, and another one of my subscribers, JS, also did. If you have any ideas, please share them below. And to my subscriber, I think it's Samah, Samah or Sameh. Let me know if it's okay to use some of those nicknames or all of them. I thought they were wonderful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Please comment down in the comment section below. And please share the video. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And this is Reality with Ree.